There it is. Yeah. How about that? I got it. Hey, I've been waiting a long time, man. Mike over at MGK Boston threw me that football all the way from Massachusetts, made its way all the way to Ohio. That guy has a hell of an arm, doesn't he? He threw it so hard, the football shrank going that far. I've never seen anything like that. Hey, he started this thread and he wants us to spell football, or you can spell another sport. If you don't know how to spell football, that's fine. It's kind of a sore spot for me right now because I love football and my favorite team is the Minnesota Vikings. I'm a die-hard fan, and right now they're not doing so good. They're 1-4, and not only that, but my main man, Justin Jefferson, he's out. He's out for a minimum of 4 games, so I don't know. Looks like the season might be going in the toilet, so kind of a sore spot, but still a fan. Still gonna, yes, this makes me drink. Luckily, though, I've got some Oktoberfest. Cheers, everybody. Cheers to you, Mike. Hey, I'm Gary. This is Physical Format Rock and Roll. Did I say that? I don't know. I'm saying it now. Let's spell football with some albums, shall we? For our F, we've got The Firm, Mean Business. All right, of course, this had Jimmy Page and Paul Rogers. This was their second album, kind of a super group in the 80s. Didn't quite do as good as what they thought. I still liked it. Probably at least 75% of these songs were really good on this album. It's got some pretty cool guitar tones. Never crazy about the drummer on here, Chris Slade. He was the weak spot in this band. Oh, about Buck Owens and the Buckaroos. Bridge Over Troubled Water. This is a reissue that I got a year or two ago. Of course, Mike over at MGK Boston likes his old time country. So does my buddy Chris Prophy. Got to show that. This is a great album. Buck is doing a bunch of 60 songs and he's doing them country style. For my next, 1 million years BC. This, of course, is the soundtrack. This is the Italian version here. This is the soundtrack to the movie 1 Million Years BC that kind of started Raquel Welch on her superstardom ride here. It's Raquel, some cavemen, and a bunch of dinosaurs. So there you go. Can't beat that. T, Pete Townsend, because that's how you do that. You take the T. So T, Pete Townsend. This is, of course, one of his solo albums. All the Best Cowboys Have Chinese Eyes. I like this album quite a bit. I think it's pretty good. It's not as ferocious as some of the stuff the Who did, but it's got Slut Skirts was a big hit on here. The Sea Refuses No River, I really like that one too. Whatever, you guys can't see it, but come here. These kind of things are going around by my feet right now. Okay, I got some cats hanging around. Oh, you sneeze. Bless you. Next up, what do we got? B. Bee Gees. Odessa. Okay? I gotta watch or I'm gonna step on these cats. This is a double album, and yes, I have the one, of course, that has the velvet cover on that. Feel that, yeah. This is a really good album, kind of a concept album, and it's the mid-era for the Bee Gees. This is not the Bee Gees that you might be thinking of. I love this era of the Bee Gees. Next up for A, Lee Aaron, Metal Queen. Lee Aaron, of course, Canada superstar. Not quite as big down here in America. Our buddy Mike over at MGK Boston was from Canada. He's been here in the States for, 20 years or whatever. So there you go. Cool album. Looking all kind of like Conan the Barbarian there or something. L, Lucero. Should have known, should have learned by now. Should have learned by now. This is a really good album. I love the song One Last FU. Of course, this has kind of a country flavor to it. Also, this was a gift by my good buddy Josh over at the Flip Side. Whoops, I just kicked the cat. I'm sorry. This is a good song to drink to. And my final L, Patty Loveless. This is her first album. I'm a big fan of Patty Loveless. One of my all-time favorite country singers, actually. And This is the only thing I have on vinyl by Patty. Everything else is on CD and cassette. Hard to find. So there you go. There's football. Hey, you should jump on this thread. You don't have to spell football. You can spell another sport. I mean, I love baseball and hockey, but I chose football. So I'm Gary. This is Physical Format Rock and Roll. Cheers to you again, Mike. Like I said, check out MGK Boston if you haven't already. One of the greatest guys in the vinyl community. He's somebody I hope to meet at some point. I'm Gary. Till the next time, my friends, I will see you down the road.